Hey guys, Robin here, and holy shit, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah. Whew. Last time I uploaded it, a video was on March 31st, my 1 year anniversary. But today, but today, the wait has been worth it because I have a very special movie to review today. It's one of the biggest cult films of all time. That movie is that movie is Death Race 2000. And yes, this is the very first home video release of the film. Um, in fact, look at this. See, look, yeah. In fact, this thing was made when you were only supposed to rent movies. You when you were only supposed to rent movies and buying them. Well, you had to be a pretty wealthy person because, not even kidding. In 1985, if you wanted to buy a copy of Return to Oz, you had to shell out like $85 in 1985 money. So take that in inflation. Whew. Anyway, if you have heard of Death Race 2000 or seen any of the movies in the remake series, or the either sequel or remake to this film called Death Race 2050 that came out a few years ago, then you know the basic premise. A group, a bunch of people race around at high speeds in these awesome looking cars, and the objective is to hit and kill as many pedestrians as possible, because as it says here on the back, it's the year 2000 and hit and run driving is the national sport. Although the actual of the poster said in the year 2000, hit and run driving it is no longer a felony. It's the national sport. Now, aside from aside from the badass himself, David Carradine, who my younger viewers may know as Bill from the Kill Bill movies, this movie is also famous for being one of the earliest roles of one Sylvester Stallone. Yes, Sylvester Stallone is in Death Race 2000, a movie produced by Roger Corman, and his character is Machine Gun Joe, and he is Frankenstein's rival. Basically, he is second place in everything. And when he pulls up, Frankenstein's fans boo him, and he stands up, pulls out a machine gun, and he stands up, pulls out a Tommy gun, yay and justice, yay, unleashes into the crowd while doing the typical Rambo. Yes, you also do get a little bit of. Yes, you also do get a bit of Rambo in this, because like, and this movie was made like and this movie was made 6 or 7 years before First Blood, so that's pretty awesome. And since Stallone is Frankenstein's main rival, he's actually in quite a bit of the film, and I think that like two of like the best kills in this movie are done by Machine Gun Joe. I'm not gonna spoil them because honestly, you need to watch it. Death Race 2000 if you haven't already seen it. In fact, the full movie is on YouTube. So, for those of you out there that utterly despise owning physical copies of films, and everything has to be all digital and downloaded and online and all that fun crap, I'll put a link to it in the description. But I do recommend you. But I do. But I do recommend that you obtain a physical copy of this, whether it be VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, Betamax, CED, whatever. Just watch Death Race 2000. It is incredible. Now, but honestly, the real stars of the film, but the real stars of Death Race 2000 are the many vehicles that our various drivers, drive along with the navigators. Now we have, in order that they introduced Nero the Hero, Calamity Jane, there's one other chick who drives a Nazi themed car. I don't really know. I don't remember her name. So there's her. So there's Nero, Calamity Jane, the Nazi driver, Machine Gun Joe, and Frankenstein. Now, Frankenstein's car is a heavily modified Corvette that's been modified to look like that's been modified to look like a lizard of some sort, and it just looks awesome. Now, Machine Gun Joe and Calamity Jane's cars, those are kit cars. Those are based off of a kit. Those are based off of a kit car called Manta Mirage. Nero's car is a heavily modified '67 Fiat 850 Spider, and and the Nazi driver's car is quite appropriately a heavily modified Volkswagen Carmen Ghia, and Volkswagen was kind of founded by Adolf Hitler. But anyways, now the cars are very cool. Calamity Jane's car looks like a bull, and the Nazi driver's car actually resembles an aircraft used by Nazi Germany in World War II called the Flying Bomb. Now, now this movie, being a movie about 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 a cross country race where the objective is to kill as many people as possible. This movie does have some gore in it, but it's very easy to miss. Because we see someone get impaled by we see someone get impaled by the horns on Calamity Jane's car, but it's very quick. Another person gets impaled by the giant knife that's on the front of Machine Gun Joe's car, and someone gets their head ran over and crushed like a melon by one of the cars. Now, now, for the very brief times that you actually see blood, it's that typical 70s stage blood that looks more like red paint. But other than that, like the movie's effects are pretty awesome. Like, back to cars. There's one other car that very briefly chases after Frankenstein before rolling over and exploding, which is apparently a heavily modified Ford Mustang or something. And yeah, like that car is in the movie for and being quite generous here, like 20 seconds if even. Now, now being now being a Roger Corman film, the way there's a scene in the movie, well, actually a couple scenes where the ladies in the film they show a bit of skin, and so for all you guys out there, that's a little bonus for you. Now, Death Race 2000. Now this is like one of my favorite 70s sci-fi films because it's because uh, I like it because I'm a huge car nut. I'm also kind of a gore hound, and I just love these like cheesy 70s sci-fi films because they're they shot in the beginning that shows the racetrack and in 2000 era New York. Now, two of the buildings in that shot they look really really awesome, and I would have loved to have seen them built, but it's an obvious matte painting, which I feel just completely adds to the silly low budget cheesiness that Death Race 2000 brings to the table. Now, Death Race 2000, it's not just like a cheesy 70s like exploitation film. It's also in this huge like 70. It's also in this genre that it's also a part of this genre that was like very popular in the 70s, like the road movie genre, where it featured films such as Duel, This, The Car, and and just and Smokey and the Bandit, Cannonball Run, and Gumball Rally, upon many others. So yes, I highly recommend Death Race 2000. Carradine and Stallone are excellent in this film. If you're a fan of Roger Corman, check it out. If you like David Carradine, check it out. If you want if you're interested in what Sylvester Stallone did before Rambo and before even Rocky, check this thing out. Stallone is in a lot of the film, and he easily one of the best parts of it. So, so thank you all for watching, and I will see you all soon in the near future. Peace.